What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for clicking on the video. We're diving back into another craft brew from Brooklyn, New York. It's going to be Grimm. Yes, we've done a couple Grimms on this channel now, so we're getting more integrated into their portfolio, guys. Today, it is Chronos, this Hoppy Pilsner with incredible can art. We really like the can art from Grimm. So, this is clocking in at 5% ABV, and this was canned on, $8.29. So this is one of the oldest beers I've ever seen actually come into distribution for this late in the year. So October 25th, this is 2 months old, but not a big deal, less than 2 months old. It's a Pilsner. It shouldn't be too big of a deal, but I do like fresh beer typically a month or under. Beggars can't be choosers. So one thing to note about Grimm, for Northern Michigan distribution, it is going to be quite pricey, even though it's only a 5% Pilsner. Probably going to be about $17, $18 for a 4-pack. So just a disclaimer. Hard to get these beers, but when you get them, you are going to pay for them because that's what it takes to get these beers into Michigan distribution. So it is what it is. Grimm, Chronos, let's dive in. So I typically like the hazy / New England style beers I get from Grimm, but today we're diving in to a Hoppy Pilsner. So let's see what this brings to the table. Might bring nothing to the table. I'm sure it'll be decent. Let's see. So as we pour, Pilsners, lagers, my favorite, especially nowadays. I don't always like 10% beers. There's a time and place. I like 5% beers. So straw to medium yellow. Definitely a little bit hazy. Definitely intense to moderate carbonation streaming to the top, and a pretty big bubbly head sitting on top, 2 fingers worth. And it is dissipating slowly, but it is sliding down the glass very well. Looks pretty good. Looks like your typical Pilsner in a very hazy way. So, but sometimes they do look like this. Not sure if there's any more additional information I can give you guys. Mashed with Pilsner, Saphir, Huell Melon hops. Okay, so let's see what this is about. Let's get an aroma. So strange. It's like earthy citrus, like peppery lemon, candied yeast. Like it smells like kind of yeasty and bready and just subtly malty, but it's got this like sweetness to it. A little bit soapy. I don't know. It's tough to really calculate what's going on here, guys. Let's get a better taste and figure things out. So Grimm, Chronos, love the name, love the can art, love this category. Hoppy Pilsner. Let's see what it brings. Cheers. Okay. Certainly a spruced up lager Pilsner. There's a little bit of chivy dankness to this beer. There's a little bit of extended hop profile that you don't get on a normal Pilsner. It's got a little bit of crackery maltiness to it, a little bit of dough, a little bit of like candied yeast. Like it's just kind of yeasty, but bready and malty, but clean, super clean through the middle and the finish, with a little bit of souped up hops on the back end. So you are going to get a little bit of that bitterness. You are going to get a little bit of floral, spicy, chivy touch, and you are going to get a little bit of upgraded mouthfeel to this beer. It's just a little bit more souped up than your typical Pilsner. Kind of unique and kind of a trend-setting differential that you don't see on Pilsners. Boy, is she clean, though. So there's this just tangy, twangy citrus to this beer in the forefront. It just has like this lemon-lime tang to it. That integrates itself into the hop profile, and again, it's just got this like candied yeast strain. I don't know how to put it. It's just it's kind of sour. It's kind of hoppy. It's kind of sweet. Yeah, on the back end, you hit that bitterness wall, and it just finishes dry and earthy and kind of oniony. A very unique profile for this Hoppy Pilsner. Different, just super different. That being said, I love it. It's really tasty. It's just playing with all these different aspects. It's kind of candied. It's kind of malty. It's kind of sweet, and then it's just kind of dry on the back end, and ultimately it leads to insane drinkability with a unique twist. Really tasty. Wow. So what have I said so far? I've said a lot of things. This is a memorable beer. It certainly sticks out in the crowd, and I will remember this when I have other light beers that are in this category. This one certainly sets itself apart from the others. It's good. This is me. I like this category. I like when beers bring this intricate differential to the party here. There's just something unique and different going on with this Pilsner. And again, maybe my palate's a little bit off, but it's earthy. It's kind of dank. It's kind of oniony. It's hoppy. It's soft. It's clean. It's got so many different aspects to make this one beer. Just bringing so many different aspects to the party. Like I said, it's just different. Melony, citrus, tangy, chivy, malty, clean. It's a weird beer that I really like. So where do I put this from Grimm, guys? It's good. I could put this down. I'd enjoy a few of these. It's super drinkable and it's super flavorful. I'm going to go with a 4.25 out of 5. Really an upgraded Pilsner with a lot of fun and a lot of differentials that you don't see in this category. So 4.25 out of 5. It's been the Chronos from Grimm, worth every penny in my humble opinion. So it's Poor Michigan Reviews. I'll see you on the next review, guys. Cheers.